mess it up this time.
Yay! Go team.
Woo!
Good morning, Internet.
Two
I'm
trained
Master
musicians in the room and we cannot play a
Bruce.
kalimba.
And that's some other people, and
Hi, I'm Escape to the
there we
Sea.
go.
I'm next bag.
It's a Podcastlocke.
It is.
It's a grinding podcast log
This
because
is the-
all three of us are grinding. What?
This is the fun grinding sode, so expect the banter to go up and the action to
Go down.
It's inversely proportionate, guys.
And you know what? There might have been an exciting thing that happened this episode, but I evolved Dammit Jansen to Agron before the episode started.
Jansen, you couldn't have waited like 2 minutes for the
Dag
recording.
It's done now, and we'll move on.
It is done now.
So the only thing in my team, so we're kind of like tutor farming and item farming and stuff at the moment.
I'm
to
just
try
level
and
grinding.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to get Dammit Jansen up to level parity
that
first.
too. Okay,
Like,
so,
I'm just
so I
grinding.
am item farming because I only have 6 Pokemon. To
I'm
choose
grinding
from.
because I don't want things to die in the galactic building.
I might also
Fair enough.
punch my
Oh,
way
no.
through
Bitter.
Victory Road just so that I'm there.
Oh, that sounds very, very exciting and dangerous. I might do a similar thing.
In fact,
So-
what I'm going to do is I'm going to bolt the EXP share back onto Jansen instead of the Lucky Egg, and I'm just going to go ahead and do that.
So
Also,
the only thing on my team that learns Ironhead is push the button, and I feel like that's the least useful thing for to get it.
hey Briss, just in the interest of our listeners, your phone keeps buzzing because of a certain group chat, and I don't know if that's going to affect.
Is it actually buzzing, though?
Yes, it's buzzing.
In that case...
Because I've heard it buzz 3 times.
Yep, in that case, please allow me to mute that for like 8
I
hours.
love that. A certain group. We can't name names.
It is, in fact, a certain group chat.
Right. Who do I want at the front of the party for this? I'm going to put Lock On Baby to the front because why?
You know, the more I look at these, the more I think it's not worth shard farming because it's going to take forever.
Actually, it's probably in your interest to go to Vic Road as well.
Yeah, I feel like when you look at it logically, the leveling is the only thing that's gonna get us there. Like
Plus, you need to acquire your final team member.
a sock,
The
a
final,
physical a sock course.
the thing that will complete your Rolodex of powerful fighting types.
Or powerful fighting types and sock. Because let's be real.
Yeah.
To be fair,
I thought it was
socks.
traditional to save the best for last, and well, I was wrong.
Not in this case.
Bonus points for dress sense, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
The Karate Kid would be jealous.
Oh, I think we get to... Oh, it's a battle girl. Yep, this was a good choice on my part, doing this thing.
You made all the good choices, and I'm here to support you as your friend.
And
Hi. Oh my
Yes,
goodness,
you're
it's
right.
Battle Girl Brenda,
Ooh,
straight
you
from
had
the
to one-up me,
JoJo's
didn't you?
HR.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Right, it's a throw. I can deal with throw. Throw's not bad. Throw is just a Hellfinger's job.
No, I feel like all of these move tutor moves are like nice in a dream world, but I don't think they're actually going to make the difference for me in the long run. The only thing would be to give Drain Punch to push the button and then farm the BP for a scarf, because let's be real.
I mean, Drain Punch would be really useful for you, though.
I just don't want to have to do the farming. So
Nobody
we'll see.
wants to do the farming. It's very much an Aberdeenshire problem.
Do cows belong in fields?
Or do they belong in our hearts? This is a serious journalistic investigation.
Or do
I've
they
been
belong in
next
your
back.
backyard? No, that was the sheep that got in your
Oh,
yard.
do you know? I was reading about a guy. There's a guy in, I think it was Shropshire. I don't know. But he had a pet pot-bellied pig, and it was his pride and joy, and he loved it, even though it was a pig and probably delicious. And I'm going somewhere with this. So he had this delicious pet pig, and his neighbours killed it and ate it and barbecued it,
Oh no!
and that was a whole thing. And
that's horrible.
but
Holy
also,
shit.
it was probably delicious, and that's what I'm focusing on.
But oh my god.
Yeah, no, it's really horrible, and like the reason I read about this is because he took them to court and was successful in suing them for quite a significant amount
I would
of money.
hope
Actually,
everything, because you don't just kill someone's pet.
yeah,
Like,
like
In this country or in...
Yeah, it was in like England. So almost this country. Kind of depending on what you define as this country, it was in this country. Yeah, that's the thing that happened, and that's why you don't keep food as pets.
Yeesh. Fish are friends.
For our
food.
vegan friends out there, I suppose you don't keep pets at all, because then you're enslaving animals. It's controversial, but I said it.
Mm-hmm. In fact, you know what? I've just thought Roman vegans must have hated mythology. They'd have had to reject Romulus and Remus because they were products of an animal.
Oh, I found a red shard.
True, actually.
Also, this gel setting is hydro pump and it's scaring me.
That's the thing.
Yeah, that's a mood.
I'm just constantly slamming on the hyper potion because one
realize
crit
everything is a mood, but
changes
that is, especially
everything.
That is
a
the
mood.
thing.
Ooh, a wild Sneasel appeared. I'm gonna kill it with a drain punch.
Yeah, that's gonna be a thing.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Right, so not only is it hydro pump, it's now rain boosted hydro pump.
Oops.
Ouch.
That's kind of not what you want.
That actually took off most of Lock on Baby's health. I'm very glad that I'm in KO range and outspeed.
I was gonna say, it is too early in the episode for casualties.
But yeah, there is Ace Trainer Grant. You will know him because he's the first Ace Trainer you come across. Yeah, that's the jealous.
Are you on Vic Road already?
No, I'm on Route 23 because you have to go Route 23 to go through Vic Road.
Okay, so you're a little bit ahead of me. I'm still doing a little bit of farming NGL. I'm just trying to get
There will
everyone
also
to
be
a
a
base level
rival
of
fight.
52.
I'm just going to warn you now. There will be a rival
Push the
fight.
button is still level 51, so I've got a little ways to go, but I'm not that far behind
The
you.
useful thing is, there is in fact a healing house immediately after Giant Chasm at the start of Route 23, so I don't have to massively backtrack.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and go to the Pokemon Center, take out my definitely not racist pumpkin so that I can surf and get the TM in Giant Chasm, which I believe is some sort of ice move.
An ice bem, yes.
Yes, ice bem. It's my fourth favourite kind of bem.
What are your other three?
Oh, don't make me choose.
Should have known that was coming.
I know I should have, but I didn't. I mean, Hyper Bem's got to be up there because you know in Gen 1 when you used Hyper Bem and then you didn't have recoil because you one-shotted everything with
That was a thing.
Those were the days.
That was nice.
Those
It
were
was a
nice.
magical period.
I was feeling that, and so it'll always have a special place in my heart. And what other Bems are there? Aurora Bem. I feel like it should be stronger and more viable because it has so many pretty colors.
It does, and it lowers. Well, it has the chance to lower attack, which is nice.
And that never made sense. Like accuracy, I could have understood because blinded by the pretty colors, but attack specifically.
Landed by the pretty
that
colors.
sounds like we did this to balance our game thing rather than this is a logical choice.
I've just had a terrible thought.
What is your terrible thought?
I may be completely wrong about this, but
Are you teaching
I like
your
where this
Aggron
is
surf?
going.
I'm teaching my Aggron Surf for the time being.
Well, I
yeah,
think
there
that's
we
a
go.
bad idea, but what
There we go.
I'm
Yeah.
just a nags bags.
But I want the Ice Beam
Aggron
TM in
and
Giant
you
Chasm, and I
meta.
can't be arsed going to get my Ducklet.
Fair.
Therefore,
I mean, I'm just going to get it just now. So.
I'm also going to get it just now because that way we can both...
I don't actually think I have any special attackers on account of not having any special attackers, but I'm getting it anyway. You can't stop me.
No stopping. No stopping.
Do you not even have any
Stop
mixed
me
attackers?
now. Ooh, that Basculin just used Double Edge and killed itself. I like it when
Okay,
that
there
happens.
we go.
There we go.
Right, I am gonna just walk my way through this. Ooh, here we
In
go.
an unexpected turn of events.
Oh.
No, you know it's going to be special when I say that. Fisty McGee is my lowest level now, at level 51.
After being so clutch for so long.
But it turns out that for all it hits like a truck, it's quite squishy.
Squishy isn't great.
No, squishy is not the dream.
No.
And if it is, then you should probably see someone about that because that's not great.
That's very much a consult your doctor type of dream. Ooh, a star piece.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought you said a Starmie. I was like, you can't get one of those.
I can now. It's Spoilerian Starmie. It's exclusive to Gen 8. It's water steel. Why on
I
earth is
feel
there
like
a
that's
strength?
new meta.
I found an ice gem.
Are there any water steel types? I don't think there are.
Empoleon,
Oh yes, of course.
which I hope to actually get.
And also
One day.
Robo Gyarados.
Sorry?
Yes.
And also Robo Gyarados.
Oh yes.
Oh yes,
Robo
of course.
Gyarados.
How can I forget Robo Gyarados?
Everyone forgets
That
about Robo
completely
Gyarados.
legal Pokemon that exists.
I mean, you know, Robo Kyogre was just a prototype. This was what they really wanted to do the whole time.
I mean, I'm still waiting for my plus 100 defense Mega Blissey.
That'll be in Pokemon Let's Go Pichu and Pokemon Let's Go Cleffa.
Pokemon Let's Go fight all the Blissies, because that's all anyone uses now. We balanced our game guide. I'm a Game Freak. I'm not bitter, I swear. I'm not.
Ooh, I found a Water Stone. I can't use it, but
You know, I've got several Water Stones.
I just want to find an appropriate gem and it's not happening.
Sorry.
What about an inappropriate gem? If you put on your dowsing machine, you'll probably find one lying around. I've found so much stuff with the dowsing machine. Mostly mushrooms, but also heart scales and gems. And a rare candy. And a great ball.
Oh, there you go.
BBC Good Foods recipes have really gone downhill.
You know what? You can still get most of Nigella's good recipes on BBC Good Foods, so that's all good.
From before she sold out or whatever.
Well, I don't think she did sell out. She just realised that people liked her sex appeal more than her food, and it all became even sexier than previous.
Oh wow, the TM13 is literally just there. That was actually...
Okay, so Fisty McGee wants to learn Stone Miss, right? And
Yeah.
right now I'm thinking about it because Rock Slide already has a miss chance, and it's like, what,
Yeah.
like 30 base points?
Mm-hmm.
What is the consensus? And
Well, it
I
depends
realise
on...
the listeners are going to comment saying, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it.
I mean, it really depends on how much you're going to miss Rock Slide's considerably more PP.
Yeah, because Stone Mist
Um,
has like not
But that's
a
true.
good
I
amount of
do
PP.
have a PP max that I found in a cave to slightly mitigate that.
I
although
like
think
that we
that'll take
trust
it to, like,
items we found in caves.
Yeah, it's a move.
But again, it's still only slightly.
So the rest of the
mitigating.
move set right now is Wake Up, Slap, Strength, and Dig because EQ is not available until post.
Boo.
Yeah, I know. But they have to make it challenging somehow.
Also, this is a very strange question to ask, but what's the Wi-Fi security of your router like?
Middling to good.
Mostly because we were wondering about. I mean, we tried to get Escape a secret key using the dark methods, but it turns out that for Gen 4 you need to have very old internet security protocols. Because
Oh, is this the same methods we use to get our fun?
Yes.
Yeah.
because there's an extra
I
step in
don't
Gen 4.
need to have
I
it.
mean, I have an old router, so in between episodes we could do the switch.
Because yes, there is very much a gambling for secret keys element to that.
Okay,
I
so
don't need to
am I
have
gonna-
the secret
am I
key.
going to do Stone Mist because I'm now sitting wasting battery?
I feel like the answer is no, but
No, I mean, at max, Stone Mist is already 2 PP lower. And I think that's what clinches it. Although that I feel like that power increase would have been clutch. I don't know. It's done now.
you've committed.
I'm being committed.
Meanwhile, I've got to fight a Swanna.
Good luck.
It actually didn't use a water move, it's fine.
How are you going to manage? Ooh, there's an item down there.
And then into Galvantula.
I found a heart scale.
Whoa.
See, let's do it again. Put the dowsing machine on. It's the best thing. Also, I miss the Gen 4 dowsing machine when you actually had to tap the bottom screen and it was like...
Oh,
like,
yeah, I remember
like
that.
sonar or something. Like you had to like find it yourself. Oh, that was great. That's how it should be.
That's my sonar noise.
Accurate sonar noise.
It's a great noise.
It's the 4th best noise.
What are the 3 best noises above it, and can you repeat them in a now mature rated podcast?
Well, if it's now mature rated, absolutely.
I started at teen and then I bumped it to mature as soon as we upgraded the services, and I'm not saying that sentence again. I think I've said it like 3 episodes
Yeah,
in a row.
I feel
really
like when we started, we were both like trying to not swear and not make it like mature.
That didn't last.
It
Then
really didn't,
Then
did
I
it?
came around and was like, yeah, hi, I swear.
Yeah, and then we were like, wank, 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 story, story, wank, 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 and it was just It was but we tried, guys.
We
did. Tried.
We did really try. And if I climb up this gate, oh, here we are. I found the black and white gate.
It's funny because it's the black and white gate, but the games we're playing are black and white.
Oh, and N is here.
2, the revenge. Yeah, he gives you waterfall.
You
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I know that you know nothing.
He's telling me about what his friend Reshiram taught him.
Oh, okay.
I think he might be referring to a sock puppet that he just calls Reshiram. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because you kind of thought
he can ram my Reshi anytime he likes.
Oh yeah, they replaced the badge check gate. 'Cause before it was like a series of like ceremonial rooms, and now it's like, here, step on this weird like cyber security thing.
Yeah, it makes even less. At least the ceremonial thing had like pretty colours and stuff. Also, they brought back the ceremonial badge thing for Gen 6, didn't they?
I think they did.
It's because we nuzlocked that together before we started, obviously directly before we started Podcastlocke, and I genuinely don't remember. That was a good run though. My other Gen 6 runs have always ended in disaster when it got to Diantha, but that one we were both successful, and that's...
Open the cyber gate, which you could literally
nice
just
feeling.
walk around. Oh, it doesn't even open, it just sinks into the ground.
Gardevoir, though. It just hits things really hard.
Yeah, it really does.
Why is my rival not turned
You just
up?
don't expect it.
Oh yeah, speaking of Gen 6, I don't know where my Y cartridge is. It's not here in my Y cartridge box.
Oh.
So if I want to do Gen 6 again, I'm going to have to use your DS.
I have a Y that you can probably borrow if you want the Y experience.
Well,
which is objectively better than the X experience because Xerneas can suck a dick.
Yes, I do like Y. But the only thing is, like, if I was to, like, I would need to borrow a DS that is not this one because region locking is a thing.
Ah, well, I also have a spare 3DS, so
that works.
I'm not saying that I'm your guy and I could hook you up.
But you are totally my guy.
But your first sample will be free and it'll be money every time after that.
I've made it inside Victory Road.
That's right, you heard it here first, guys. Nags is a Pokemon dealer now.
So yeah, they seem to have done a thing where like all the ruined bits of N's castle that are still lying around have just been incorporated into Victory Road.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. Although, why do they call it N's castle when it's clearly the castle got to appear out of nowhere for some reason? Although I guess that's harder to fit into text boxes.
Yeah, probably.
Also, the curve has gone up again, and I'm kind of concerned.
How bad is it?
Well, that Driftblim I just fought is level 55.
Okay.
Well, it's just as well Driftblim is shit and has like the.
Oh
big
yeah,
stats
KO'd
of
it in
rice
like 2
paper.
hits. And now
Actually, you know what? I'm being very harsh on rice paper right now.
Oh dear, that's a clay doll.
Rice
That's
paper is delicious.
That's a metal.
Wait. There's Driftblim and clay doll. Are you sure I'm gonna survive this route? I feel like this may be where Nags crashes out.
I mean, the problem is they've both got big heads. That's their combined real talent there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking at the time.
Like Driftblim,
NGL.
big head, doesn't really have legs.
So I caught a Driftblim in Gen 6, and this is a true story, so you know it's going to be good. I caught a Driftblim in Gen 6, and I wanted to see what you could get past the censors, because you know, like, they censor swear words and certain sex references, and you can't call it, like, alcohol or something like that. But I managed to get I less than 3 genocide.
Oh!
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Well... Okay.
So
because that was
they need to rethink their
Wait,
censorship.
hang on, that was the Ultra Sun run, wasn't it?
Oh, I had one. I named the one in the Ultra Sun run after the original Driftblim.
Oh,
well then.
Because I was like, I want to see if they've censored it yet. No, you can talk about genocide all you like, and they're fine with it.
Oh,
How dare you mention
okay.
beer, you degenerate?
oh, beer! Oh
I
no!
mean, that's the real problem.
Wow. All right then.
This throw has used Endure 3 times and it hasn't failed yet. And I feel like if I'd bought a lottery ticket, I would have won by now.
Oh, it's a psychic. That might be a.
And that's Thor. This isn't even funny, guys. Like, I mean, what are the odds of that? Someone do the maths. It's not going to be a lot.
This is a wild Golurk. There are wild Golurk in Victory Road. That is.
Ooh, that's a thing.
Ooh.
It's just as well I've got push the button in the lead position, really, isn't it? Yeah, my plan for the Elite Four is now just push the button has got to live, because that's all I've really got.
Yeah, that's kind of your main strategy at this point.
It's not so much a strategy, it's just acknowledging that I'm going to fail if I don't do that.
Which is good considering there are points in this run where you've been like, oh, I might just push the button. And now you're...
Yeah.
You
I didn't think ahead, because I don't think ahead, because I'm nags. And I don't do the whole Briss thing of actually planning what I'm doing.
You say that I actually plan.
He does not always actually plan.
Okay, so I have a problem.
What is your problem and how can we solve it?
So I used Earthquake and a switch to an Emolga happened, and I feel like I've wasted a turn.
Ah.
Especially since I'm now scarfed into Earthquake. No, it's not like that.
You know what, if that was the case, I would be like, I'm on switch and sack something that's not push the button and clutch. Oh, see, I get it here. So Emolga Volt switched into Jansen. I crunched it and it didn't die, and because of Cursed Body, I'm now disabled. I've still got Feint Attack, so that's a thing. But I'm becoming very concerned that even with all the boosts that I can get and, like, you know, what I'm going to do, which is massively over-level, push the button, and then rely on Moxie like there's no tomorrow.
I
Speaking
feel
of
like
which-
I might need to punch to 70 if I even want to survive this.
I don't want it to happen, but I feel like it's probably going to happen. Should push the button learn Rock Claim?
And
That
No.
miss chance is pretty real.
it's a thing, yeah.
Like, it's a grim reality.
Mm-hmm. And it's another Emolga.
Oh,
It's like-
yay!
It's like Eliza all over again, except no, it's the same Emolga. That's why it's got low health. I stand correct. It's still like fighting Eliza all over again, but I don't have a Piggy Mitchell to sack. And by sack, I mean devastatingly lose in a fit of emotion.
Leave it!
Leave it! Ah! We got out her pump.
Oh, Metal Finger's the second one-hit kill.
I'm so proud. Oh,
It was a
I'm
Lilligant, so we're not surprised.
You know what? I was gonna send
I'm
it a
still
card.
gonna take it.
Still gonna send it a card. Well done.
Well done, Metal Fingers.
You know, this wine-based beverage is oddly nice.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, would you like some? There's not a lot left, but you can have a little bit if you
No,
send it.
I'm okay.
Oh no, you're driving, aren't you?
No, not home.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
okay.
I don't drive in the dark. Did you honestly think?
You know, y'all can fight it out amongst yourselves. I'm just gonna be here in my house. And,
It's quarter to
my
11.
bed is
Did you
over there.
honestly think I was gonna drive back?
Okay, fair.
Wedded bliss, ladies and gents, and everyone in between.
It's more the fact that these roads are scary for me. Like, I have to undo, like, literally 12 years of driving because things are different here.
Ooh, I've
And I don't want
realized.
to be doing that when it's really dark outside.
I've realized why Fisty McGee is so squishy. It's that hasty nature.
Oh, yeah, that would do it.
That'll be doing it.
That does, in fact, do that.
Okay, that could almost have been terrifying. I U-turn that thing I know.
Okay.
I got a U-turn and then I flew and then it turned out to be on Pheasant and we were all okay in the end.
Well, that's good. It's not what I expected to hear, but it's good.
Well, except for the bit where the on Pheasant had feather down, so now I have to switch out of Metal Fingers.
Have fun with that.
But it's alright because I'm
I
just gonna
wish I had
Volt
something
switch
supportive to
right
say, but I
back
don't.
into Metal Fingers. Oh, that consistency. And hey, lots of experience for Dammit Jansen, which I am happy with.
That's the way forward.
That level parity is coming quick and fast.
I think it might be time to switch to Verizioff. I don't know. I'm kind of torn about who I focus on for my leveling now. That I know what the reality of the Elite Four is.
I'm still trying to keep a broad base because I feel like I'm relying on all of them with... I mean, some of them are very much like fallbacks.
I mean, let's be real. For 3 out of 4, push the button is the one-stop shop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I feel like if I give push the button the lucky egg, I'll probably have a better chance of not hating myself.
Ooh, this is a
Probably.
compulsory veteran fight, but then there's a doctor, so if I can just get to through this veteran, I will get healed.
But you have to fight the doctor too.
Yeah, but the doctor will be fine. It'll just be another
Well, yeah, it'll be like 2 Audinos or a Chansey or something. It'll be
That's
like
true.
something wimpy. Wait until it's like a sigilith and something else awkward.
Oh, this is a sigilith right there for that veteran.
Oh, don't say that, because like I'm gonna have to fight that.
You are.
Yeah,
gonna have
there's
to fight
literally
that.
no way around this veteran. You're going to have to fight a sigilith at level 55.
Well, that's not very nice, and
But it's okay, because it's followed
I'm
up
not
with
here for
Crobat.
it. You know, Crobat also gives me problems because hella fast and flying type. Right?
Yeah.
Like you see the I forgot I've got a rocky helmet and I should give that to something.
You should give that to something.
Yeah, that could have been... That would have
Wait,
really
wait.
added on the pressure on the Hydreigon, actually.
It really
I'd
would.
remembered that.
Why did we not remember? We are bad at remembering.
I'm a doctor. If you have Pokemon in bad shape, let me see them in battle.
Yep,
Well,
because
rude.
if they're in bad shape, battling is exactly what you want
It's
to do.
Clefable, it's not
Ooh.
Audino or...
Okay, are you sure we got a lucky egg? Because I don't seem to have one.
Well, I've got a lucky egg. Could you maybe give it to someone and then forget to take it off?
Right, I'm going back to the Pokemon Center. How am I getting there, you ask? I'm on Dig. Oh, I can't use that here.
Oops. Just kidding.
Ooh.
Awkward. Right, okay. Bicycle. Bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike.
So, not gonna lie, the
I want to
Clefable is
ride it where I like.
minimized. It's
Where
a
do I
real
like to
issue.
ride it? Here. Fucking deal with it. Fucking Karen. You want to speak to the manager? I am the manager of the bicycle.
I'm just trying to use Toxic on this Clefable that's like used minimize twice.
Good luck.
Yeah,
It's not gonna work.
it's not.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh, I don't like the sound of that. What happened?
No!
The
how did
Clefable used Metronome into Vacuum Wave.
Oh!
Have we got a casualty?
Yes,
Yes.
we do. Dammit, Jansen is sunk.
Damn it,
No.
Jansen! You were supposed to
Fucking
live!
Damn it, Jansen. That's never been more appropriate than right now. Oh my god.
I just trained her up.
I feel like that totally changes your viability for the E4, and I don't mean that to be a jerk, but it's the truth.
Like, I am now gonna have to bring back the jail or Sea Rook. Oh, I can fly to Victory Road. That actually takes a lot of the sting out now that I have a fly location.
Okay, so
But
what are you gonna bring back? If we can
like
take a
at
moment
this
to
point,
consider the options.
my options are excluding the nuclear button, which I don't want to push.
And yet I already pushed and killed mine. Yeah, that's right, Escape. You just laugh.
I'm sorry.
It's funny.
It's not funny.
Okay, right, guys, you have to tell me whether this is legal, right? So
Did
the
you find
cloister, which was one of the illegal download
Yeah.
5 pull that we did,
Yes.
has a choice scarf. Am I allowed to use it? Please say yes. For the love of God, please say yes.
I mean, there are legal ways that you can get a choice scarf in this game at this moment.
So that's
That's
a
a yes from me.
And what does Master Breast say?
I'm of the concurrent opinion. Of
Yes!
concurrence.
Oh, right, okay, so push the button, it just got viable. Like, but more viable. Because now it's going to outspeed like a decent proportion of the things.
Does Bishop get Leaf Blade? Is that a thing?
No,
Ugh.
sorry.
I don't really like either of my
Right.
remaining options.
Give me 2 ticks. I will ask the great god Google and we will get a Bisharp learn set for you.
Because the problem is the jail really doesn't add anything.
I mean, it adds a whack ton of bulk, but...
I mean, basically, it's just shift gear grind. It doesn't add
Yeah.
coverage, it's just a face beater.
Does it not... What? I must be thinking wrong, because does it not have quite a good mixed stat set? Could you not, like, T-bolt, U-turn it, or something? Volt switch, flash cannon it, something.
Like, I don't think its special attack is weighty enough to to work with it. Oh, Dammit, Jansen, you were the best white hope of coverage I had. I'm not playing that one hack I played where Clang was ice type for no reason.
Oh god, I remember that. That was a
You know what? That sounds
that
like
was a hack.
it sounds like a mood, and it sounds like I would have been there for it.
Oh, Arceus version was a mood. That was the one where I
You know
found
what it
card
sounds
was.
like? It sounds like that randomized Nuzlocke I did of Gen 2, where my starter was a Dratini holding a Master Ball, and that was the thing.
My name is
There you
Dratini Master Ball, and I'm going to be the best trainer in all of the Johto region.
You know what? Like, level 5 Dratini only has Wrap for about 30 levels,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
fun fact, it's gonna die a lot if you don't use all your healing items, and you're gonna spend all your money on healing items. It was not a good run.
I can imagine.
So I ended up losing to... Oh, what's her face? Steel type.
Oh, Jasmine.
Jasmine. Yeah, I ended up losing to her because I didn't have anything for her. Like, by that time I had like a Dragonair and a Gyarados and a Noctowl, and a lot of other stuff had died due to bad decision making. It wasn't a good time. So that was a thing. That was a mood. No, Bisharp does not get Leaf Blade. However, I'm just looking through. So Iron Head, Night Slash, obviously, and then I'm seeing Aerial Ace, Focus Miss, Fling, Payback, Rock Polish, X Scissor, Grass Knot is your best bet, I think. Snarl. God, the TM pool in this gen is absolutely horrific.
I feel like
Hyper Bem,
my
it's a
only
field.
option is just full power.
not the one nearest you. The other one, the one nearest you is the router.
Oh yeah, we kind of want that.
And then by tutor, Dark Pulse, Jewel Chop. We were just talking about that.
get dual chop. Okay.
We were just talking about that as a viable option for you. It's 12 shards, but you know what? It might be worth it for you.
I might
Full
just
play,
have to try
Iron
and
Head,
make
Knock
this.
Off, Low Kick, Magnet Rise, Spite, Stealth Rock. Bisharp gets Stealth Rock. Why?
Interesting.
I mean, that's... If you're ballsy enough to try that, it'll probably pay off, let's be real.
I don't know that I'd be ballsy enough to try that on a Bisharp, though.
I'm really not. This is. Oh. Okay,
You're
that
really
was
not
a good. That was a
yet.
good switch call. This
Yeah.
Gigalith has bulldoze.
Oof. That's not what.
You just seem to be getting all the terrible opponents.
Yeah, I tried metal gearing past this one, and then he spotted me at the last minute, and that was kind of it. I've now got the Geel in my party, just trying to train up to Kling Clang because.
Well, what
It's
else have you really
something.
got? See, I'm at a problem area now where my party is level 52 to level 56, but I feel like I'm still behind the curve anyway. And I don't really know how to fix that without grinding somewhere else, and I feel like that's going to ruin things for me a little bit.
This is good. This is real. This is the real pain of the monologue. Like at this point,
We're feeling it.
yeah.
Like let's.
Every time I lose someone, it's another just extreme body blow because I don't have duplicates of anything.
You know what's really upsetting is that Fightio Dog would have solved all my problems.
Like if
And I
could,
obviously forfeited Kabalion because I had Fightio Dog.
if I
And
could have
Kabalion would have
used-
solved those problems
Yeah.
just the same.
if I could have used tokens, right, and get an Excadrill on the justification that because my Drillbur never evolved, I never technically had one,
Yeah.
then that would probably put me back up in power stakes. But I can't do that.
Unfortunately, we set these rules because we wanted to challenge ourselves, so we picked the hardest gen. I mean, it was the gen we were going for anyway, but we picked the hardest gen, and then we picked the two hardest types that were viable. Because we could have gone grass, water, fire, and we didn't, and that's the thing that we didn't do.
It is in
To our
fact.
credit,
There we go.
especially water.
Ooh.
If you monotype water, you're a douche. It's true, though.
So, I just deliberately
Tell me
instigated
the
a
part
double
where I was
battle. Deliberately instigated a double battle. Turned out to be Heatmore and Durant as the opening salvo.
Well, you have fun with that.
Fortunately, the
That's a
Heatmore
move.
was actually KO'd before I got to make a single move because
That's
Lock On Baby and Commander were in front, so I just wailed on them with the most powerful moves I had in my arsenal.
Well, then you're
That's
laughing, I
fair,
guess. Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah, all I have to do is survive the the Durant now because it's fighting on its own, which is just gonna take a while because I don't have.
Yeah, because you don't have anything for it, but I don't really feel like it has anything for you apart from possibly like Dig or Earthquake or
It
something
doesn't
like that.
really. It's just kind of it's using Iron Head on me. That's the best move it currently has.
Which, poor thing.
Yeah, and I've got Sacred Sword, so I can hit it neutrally for a decent amount with Commander.
Yeah.
Just...
Oh, fighting that. Also, Peggy Mitchell would have really been clutch right about now.
We lost all of our fun coloured types, and now we're just stuck with boring brown and grey.
Hey, Mian Shao has a sort of purpley tinge
Yeah,
to it.
Ninja's pretty.
Oh, and here's a feral.
Also, Mian
thought.
Shao is Mian Shao a cat? It feels like it's a cat.
It feels like a cat, yeah.
It's probably a cat. I'm gonna go with probably a cat. Oh, great! I have to fight the battle girl now, and I'm not looking forward to this.
Nobody looks forward to Battle Girls. It's not a thing you look forward to. But I've gotten out of this double battle, and that's fine.
There you go.
Nothing in it was too bad after.
After all that,
Well, after ditching the Heatmore. The Heatmore was a real issue.
the Heatmore was a problem.
And now I've made it to, it's a strength puzzle. And by strength puzzle, I mean, here is hole, here is rock. Guess what you do. Go on, guess.
See, they don't even set it out like a real puzzle. Like they're. I don't know if you ever played like the Game Boy Advance Bomberman game.
He
Oh, I loved that game. It was so good.
I'm
But
assuming
there-
I don't need to go in the Flash section in order to...
According to Bulbapedia, you don't. So
Good. Oh, I found another door anyway. I think this is the one that'll take me out to the old section of Vic Road. After I deal with this Pokemon Ranger with Magmar!
Be careful.
Well, I mean, I still have
Magmar
multiple
is
damage.
striking the same fear in you as Swanna is striking in me right now.
Well, I
Like,
mean, at least
you
I'm
know how
multiple
pathetic I
damage.
feel knowing that I'm scared of a Swanna.
Like, it's not even a Magmortar,
To
it's
be
just
fair,
a Magmar.
swans are rude.
You know, swans can break your arm. Like, without being funny, they can genuinely, like, hit you so hard it snaps your bone.
So, the Magmar has Brick Break.
Okay, that's an issue. How
So-
are you holding up to that? Are
Well, it's taken Nostradamus to 53 out of 145. If I switch, I know it's just going to Brick Break again. The issue is, can I outspeed it with something and hit
Well-
it to...
What you either have to pick something that is defensively strong enough that it's not gonna.
Like, the problem is, if I get this wrong and Magmar outspeeds me, it uses a fire move and I lose. I think...
What happened? Oh!
That was a crit electro ball, and I'm not feeling it.
Ooh.
And I really only barely survived that because I was like, "Oh, I can kill that."
I'm gonna have to count on the speed of Lock On Baby.
Oh.
The Lock On Baby was not fast enough.
No.
Hands on with 9 HP. Lock On Baby used
That
discharge.
is the tank! That is the tank to end all other tanks!
My
Holy
God.
I'm not out of the woods
And
yet.
you guys didn't want to record this shit. This is some
I'm
greedy
not out
tension
of the
we would have
woods
missed
yet.
out on.
That's a camera up.
That is a camera up.
And a camera. My God, I'm really not looking forward to this. Also, is it really bad that I'm backtracking to the Healy house after every battle now?
No.
Like, I can't do this.
Nope.
I'm just gonna... It has lava plume.
Oh. Oh no, no, stop. Oh my god, burned.
Right. Okay, I'm now in a really bad spot. The problem is, it's lava plume. It's not eruption. I can't continually decrease its power.
Right.
Furthermore, it's never going to miss.
Right.
There's no one I can switch to who will be able to tank one of those with the possible exception of Commander. I will check stats. Because Commander and Metal Fingers have very similar stat breakdowns.
Mm-hmm.
The only issue is it doesn't solve my problem.
No, it doesn't.
Like, it doesn't solve my problem at all. I have one full restore, which I could use on Metal Fingers. But again, Lava Plume's never going to miss, and it has all the PP in the world.
Yeah, Lava Plume has a stupid amount of PP for what it does.
Like, I'm not making it out of this fight without losing someone else. And because I can't even do that. I can't even make it the jail, because if Nostradamus comes in, it'll just use Earthquake.
Right.
But it's not going to miss with Lava Plume.
You know, when I started this run, I didn't think that I was going to be fighting a float soul and being afraid. And
Well,
yet here I am.
The fear is real.
It's all so real right now. I mean, that Aquatail was a crit. Actually, no, 85. Okay, I can live with that.
I now find myself in a position
probably survive.
whereby I have to heal every round. And if I can get through all this Lava Plume PP without any mistakes, I'm okay. But the
Basically,
problem,
we're praying for no crits.
if there's a crit, I lose Metal Fingers.
Which is,
But then you're
you know,
fucked. Sorry.
Yeah.
a problem.
Sorry,
I am.
to put it in really blunt terms. Oh my god, it's a Lucario. Why did you not warn me there was a Lucario?
I didn't fight the Lucario.
Oh, well then I've gone the wrong way. But there's a Lucario, and I mean, all I have for this is Buggy Malone, and Buggy Malone is 3 levels below. So, it's not guaranteed that this is going to be a survival
I can't.
moment.
No, I can't get out this fight.
Because now you're burned again and you have no more full restores.
This might genuinely be where it ends for me. Like, I
How
can
bad
now...
is this? We were like, this is the grinding soda, and we're both in danger of death.
You say this is the grinding sword. I am trying to make progress, but the problem is progress means an increasingly brutal gauntlet
Yeah.
through a
That's
series
why
of
I
people
am
out for my
rocking the super
my blood.
repel and just healing every time sort of vibe.
Yeah, like, if I get through all the... I don't even know how much Lava Plume PP is left. And I've just realised it doesn't matter because it's going to start using Earthquake again.
Do you have anything for this?
I have a hope. I have a great white hope. I believe if it... Yes!
Yes! Clutch crit from Commander's sacred
So for
sword.
context,
Holy
the
shit.
Earthquake took me to 80 out of 170.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so that's a guaranteed 2-hit KO.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even on a low roll. Okay.
Yep.
Like, I figured, as weird as it was, Commander was at this point, even though it would make Marshall a lot harder. Well, it wouldn't make Grimsley a lot harder, because I could probably do it with a Bisharp with fighting move instead with Cabalion, but still.
I feel like
was
preserving the commander was a good choice, and I feel like that.
Close.
I
Oh my god, that
I'm
was
feeling
really
the tension.
stressful.
I'm not on the same couch as the two of you, but I'm feeling the tension.
I feel pain right now. I need this entire team to make it intact to League, or I have no hope.
That Lucario gave me problems, and like no one's dead, but everyone's on red, so I'm going back to the Healy house.
That's fine.
fair.
That
That's
seems to be the
valid.
theme of this episode.
I'm-
It just wow.
And I still have where am I
You know,
after I
this
come out of
is
this room?
what I miss, right? Do you remember when all the Pokemon games were this unforgiving? Like,
I'm not even done with basic. There are still more basic trainers to go, and I'm not even done with. At this point, no, I have to stop because if I don't overgrind from this point onwards, I don't get to finish this game.
And we do, in fact, want you to finish this game.
So, I think we call it here,
I think we're gonna.
and
have
we
to.
take an end of batch, and then we really shape up
I think we're gonna have to shape
in
up.
between parts.
You better
because
shape up, Cause I need a few levels, let's be real.
Many levels. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.